The Alliance for Bangladesh Worker Safety was founded by a group of North American retailers and apparel brands who have joined together to improve the working conditions in factories producing for Alliance member companies. All Alliance factories are required to undergo third-party inspections to identify structural, electrical and fire safety risks. These inspections help factories understand what they need to fix to ensure building and fire safety within their facilities. Alliance factories are now installing safety equipment and retrofitting their buildings and working to create the systems and culture they need to maintain for safe working conditions. Through this emphasis on safety and the remediation of safety deficiencies, factory management and workers have become more aware of their responsibilities and recognize, discuss and resolve safety concerns on a regular basis. To ensure ongoing structural safety, factories have developed internal inspection programs, which include using a safety checklist. Although serious structural risks are addressed immediately after the initial inspection, this ongoing monitoring is critical to identify signs of distress, such as cracks in the building's columns, walls and slab that require immediate action or further investigation and engineering analysis. Previously, this type of monitoring system and this level of awareness of structural safety were not common. Factories also have assigned load managers to monitor and maintain the load of each factory floor in accordance with the posted load plan and limit. For example, load managers are responsible for monitoring fabric storage to ensure it stays within load limits. Such load management was rare before, but is critical for ensuring that the building structure is not bearing more weight than it can safely support. Regular monitoring and maintenance of electrical systems is important for reducing the risk of igniting a fire. The electrical supply units, electrical connections and wires are checked on a regular basis to make sure that they are not loosely connected and overheated. The distribution and sub-distribution boards, boiler and generator temperature are also being checked on a regular basis and are maintained and cleaned regularly. Where there are electrical extensions from the generator, the capacity of the generator is evaluated against the load distribution.
The industry has come a long way with help of Alliance. Is the journey end? No. Every day new things are coming up. This field of electrical, fire, building safety, it's evolving. New things are coming up, new equipments, new technologies coming up. At the same time, we also need to evolve. As an industry, as a company, we are also evolving. We make sure that always our employees are 100% safe, and at the same time we try our level best to give the safest working environment.
Alliance factories had an average of 32 issues related to fire safety that they needed to fix. Essential fire safety infrastructure and equipment were not found in the majority of factories. Now, factories are installing central fire detection and alarm systems, hose pipes and hydrant systems and sprinkler systems in high-rise factories. These are all critical to detect factory fires, putting them out and allowing workers sufficient time to evacuate safely. Previously, many factories had collapsible, lockable gates, which not only allow smoke and fire to travel throughout the factory, but may also prevent workers from evacuating in the event of an emergency. Now, Factories are replacing those gates with fire doors, which can help prevent the fire from spreading and give workers enough time to exit the factories. In the event of an emergency, these fire-protected, easy-to-open doors can allow employees to evacuate swiftly. Workers are taught to keep these exit routes and doors free of obstacles. Emergency exits and assembly areas are clearly marked so that workers know where to go. Based on the number of workers, factories need to have a minimum number of emergency exits to allow workers to evacuate. An external exit stairway has been constructed which workers can use for emergency evacuation. As a result of Alliance remediation efforts, factories now understand the necessity of making sure that workers can evacuate safely. Factories are installing the doors, stairs and other fire-rated barriers as required along with Central Personal Announcement PA system. Workers are being guided during the emergency and instructed on a regular basis to keep the aisles and exits free from obstacle. Lightning arresters are also fixed in factories now, which helps with grounding the lightning and avoiding a natural disaster. After the Alliance intervention, safety in the factories has improved and the workers' safety is enhancing day by day. This new safety culture is widely practiced at the factory level. Each and every factory in Bangladesh is safer, from reduced risk of accidents, saving factory property, as well as guarding the valuable lives of the employees.